The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, a landmark in gaming history, the game which took Zelda to the next level, featuring phenomenal level design, gameplay mechanics, sound and cinematics, receiving near perfect scores and is considered one of the best games ever, even by today's standards. Who would have ever known a story about a boy and his fairy trying to overcome evil and save Hyrule through time would have touched so many players in the way that it did and produced so many phenomenal moments. The Christmas of 1998, I was 9 years old and I wanted Zelda Ocarina of Time. Though I received an envelope with a £50 note inside. That was it. I was gutted. My mum couldn't get hold of it. It was out of stock everywhere. Though I waited a couple of days and I fell in love with the Ocarina of Time, just like everyone else, and its phenomenal moments. So here today on DaVinci TV, we're going to count down those top 6 moments from the Ocarina of Time. Remember, there are spoilers ahead. Now let's get to it. We begin with our 6th entry with Malon at Lon Lon Ranch. It's here where we learn Epena's song, and we do indeed gain the affection of the horse, Epena. And before you comment below, I know it's pronounced Epona, but me, growing up as a kid, I always pronounced it Epena, and as much as I try and change it, I just can't. It's Epena. It's always Epena to me. Now fast forward 7 years later, as adult Link and return to Lon Lon Ranch, and with the help of Ganondorf, Ingo has taken charge. Paying Ingo, you can horse ride, and then playing Epena's tune, she comes running. From here, you get to ride your beloved steed, yet Ingo notices your skill and challenges you to a race. 1 lap around the coral, 1-on-1. This race is relatively easy, though be careful not to overdo Epena's stamina, or Ingo will quickly get the upper hand. Beating Ingo, he is humiliated by his loss and worries if he will upset Ganondorf, so he challenges you to one more race, and if you win, you get to keep Epena. This second race, Ingo is a lot less forgiving. You have to really be careful of Epena's stamina, and if Ingo gets in front of you, it's a nightmare trying to overtake him again. Though timing your stamina and positioning correctly, you can defeat Ingo and win the second race. Absolutely enraged that he's lost, Ingo cannot understand how you have tamed Epena, and reveals that he was indeed going to give her to Ganondorf. But nevertheless, Ingo is a man of his word, will let you keep Epena, but will never let you escape the ranch. For me, what happens next is pure gold. From the original 9-year-old when I played it years ago, to now, the moment never changes. Running full pelt at the fence, you clear it with Epena. For me, escaping with Epena was brilliant. Just playing the tune out of curiosity in the ranch and the fact that she comes running, to Ingo then presenting a challenge, winning, and that the game allows you to escape with Epena, taking her with you for the rest of the game. This is honestly a key moment in the Ocarina of Time and our number 6 spot. Right at the start of the game, we awaken in Kokiri Forest to our fairy, Navi. Shortly after, you get to see and meet all the different Kokiri children and quickly come to learn that the Kokiri children are never allowed to leave the forest. So after gaining a sword and shield and fulfilling the Deku Tree's will and defeating the evil contained within, you come to realise that you aren't a Kokiri and are indeed a Hylian and step out into the world of Hyrule for the first time. For me personally, this was a real powerful moment, as up to this point you were led to believe you were never leaving Kokiri Forest. So to see Hyrule filled for the very first time in all its glorious 3D, the first time for a Zelda game, was fantastic. You just couldn't wait to explore. Compared to other Zelda games up to this point, the world was huge, and you just wanted to explore everywhere and just see what Ocarina of Time had to offer. And if a game can get you that excited about something, it's truly a powerful moment. And for that, entering Hyrule Field for the very first time earns our number 5 spot. After smashing everyone's favourite temple from the entire Zelda series, the Water Temple, and before you comment, I know exactly what you're thinking. You love it really. We head over to Kakariko village to find it covered in flames. Sheik can be seen in the distance staring down the well, so as you approach her, she tells you to get back. The shadow spirit attacks. With the evil shadow spirit escaping the well, it throws Sheik around like a rag doll, like she's nothing, and it goes for Link next. Upon regaining consciousness, Sheik reveals that the evil shadow spirit was sealed away in the well years ago by Impa, and its power got so strong that it broke its seal and escaped. Now Sheik asks us to head to the next temple, save Impa, and destroy the evil shadow spirit for good. Overall, the evil shadow spirit attack in Kakariko village was a nice surprise, and it stood out from the rest of the game up to this point, really demonstrating the power of the evil entity and give you an idea of what was to come in the next temple. So overall, this earns the number 4 spot. So, starting the game as a child and fulfilling numerous activities such as jumping, falling, swimming, fighting, fishing, music playing, scarecrow dancing, boulder dodging, being eaten alive, chicken chasing, fairy seeking, mass selling, property breaking, bean planting, grave digging, window creeping, dog finding, dad waking, dungeon crawling, and screaming, we finally have everything required to open the door of time and remove the Master Sword. Removing the Master Sword in any Zelda game is a pivotal moment, and here we awaken to the Chamber of Sages and meet Rauru, who reveals you have been in a slumber for 7 years to come of age to wield the Master Sword. Now this come at a price. Ganondorf was able to enter the Sacred Realm, gain the Triforce, become the King of Evil, and wreak his malice across the land of Hyrule. Overall, removing the Master Sword was a key moment, as you are indeed revealed as the hero of time, now an adult, and learn the task that is now at hand. Seeing the differences between the world now and the one you left 7 years ago, now that the King of Evil has had his reign across the land. This truly provided a great surprise and a fresh take on the land of Hyrule, overall earning our number 3 spot. From returning 7 years after removing the Master Sword, you are greeted by a friend, Sheik. Throughout Link's whole adult journey, she guides you, teaches you tunes to gain access to temples, and provides you with information of the events that have occurred. Though she is surrounded in complete mystery, who is she really? Upon saving all of the sages, Sheik greets you one final time in the Temple of Time. Here she explains what really happened to the Triforce 7 years ago and reveals that she's been concealing her identity. She is the 7th and final sage needed to seal away Ganondorf, and that she is none other than the Princess Zelda. This reveal would ultimately be her downfall, as it reveals a location. Ganondorf finds her, and as she's holding the Triforce Piece of Wisdom, the King of Evil takes her. The execution of this was flawless. The fact that Sheik was Princess Zelda the entire time and you didn't have a clue. I remember the original 9-year-old in me, when it first happened, I was completely blown away and surprised. And for that reveal, this earns the number 2 spot. Our number 1 entry is the final battle with the King of Evil himself, Ganondorf. Ganondorf floats about in the air, and with his evil power he slams the ground, creating gaps in the floor. He'll fire beams of energy at you, so keep deflecting them till one eventually hits him, then take him down with the arrow of light. With Ganondorf down and weakened, hit him with as many blows as possible before he regains himself. The flow of this battle continues the same throughout, though the more and more damage inflicted upon Ganondorf, the more and more difficult he becomes, creating more gaps in the floor, deflecting beams more easily, creating even bigger balls of energy, though keep pushing forward to bring this tyrant down. With Ganondorf defeated, Zelda is free, though we have to escape as the tower is collapsing. Now we follow Zelda as she leads the way out of Ganon's castle. Positioning, prioritizing and battling correctly are essential here, so be careful in what you do, as if this is planned incorrectly, you'll quickly run out of time. Escaping in time, it appears that it's finally over, as Ganondorf has gone down with the castle. Though it's not over just yet, Ganondorf emerges from the rubble, angry as hell, and with the power piece of the Triforce still at his side, he forms his true original evil form in Ganon. With the Master Sword now out of Link's reach, you have to use the Arrows of Light and any form of weapon to battle Ganon. With the Master Sword gone, you still have one ace up your sleeve, providing you finished a certain quest earlier, the Big Goron Sword. Trust me, Ganon doesn't like it very much. Timing correctly, using the Arrow of Light to shoot Ganon in the face and using the Big Goron Sword to attack his tail. This works perfectly, though Ganon is no pushover. He's quick, watch out for those big attacks as they do some serious damage. With Ganon now wounded, we have access to the Master Sword. With the Master Sword now at hand, we keep attacking Ganon, wounding him, bringing him down once more. Princess Zelda then uses what power she has left to hold Ganon at bay so you can deliver the final blow. With Ganon defeated, Princess Zelda calls upon the 6 sages to attack now and seal Ganon away. Overall, the final battle with Ganondorf was a brilliant endgame set piece, containing 3 sections, the actual battle with Ganondorf, escaping the castle, and a surprise appearance from Ganon himself. Ganondorf had been displayed as pure evil throughout the entirety of the game, and this final battle really delivered on that. The effort put into this final battle and how we experienced it as a player was a great send-off to a story of good overcoming evil, so this earned our #1 spot and our best moment from Zelda, the Ocarina of Time. So that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I very much hope you enjoyed. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time was a standout game for everything you've just seen. It had fantastic temples, fantastic gameplay, awesome story, and the 6 phenomenal moments. Now, if you have different moments that you prefer, please comment below, let me know. I'd love to find out. Again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Twitch at Gavinci88, on Twitter at Gavinci88, and if you get a chance, check out some of these other videos. There should be some floating about right now. If not, they'll be there any second. And the subscribe button should be just there. I think I'm pointing at it right now. If not, it's going to appear any second, but it should be there, you know. Just click on it. Just give it a click. I'm very, very much appreciated. Again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be back next time with something completely different. Take care. Gavinci out.